and welcome to this episode of Steve's Horse Show. Today is a special day because I'm going to have a little therapy. And not mental therapy, you jerk. I am going to have a little therapy here at Superior Therapy, and they're going to show me a little bit about what they do here. What do people come here for? What do they, what is the routine, and how long do you have horses here?
Yeah, well, normally we're used to having horses in the treadmill, so we've had a few people in, but normally we have the horses here for about a month at a time. We do week packages, we do 14-day packages. It just kind of depends on the situation and what we're treating. But we do everything from fitness and conditioning to EPM rehab to post-surgical rehab. So we do a little bit of everything with our equipment.
And do you liken this more to a spa for horses or a athletic training camp for horses?
Maybe a little bit of both. I guess we'd be a medical spa.
Find out today.
Little column A, little column B on that.
Right.
Why do people bring them here, and what do you do with them once they get here? What's the daily routine look like?
We do the aqua tread. We do treadmill sessions with pretty much every horse that comes in, unless it's kind of a special circumstance. But we also do PEMF treatments. We do stretching, we do body work, we just added a treadlar massager. One thing that we really specialize in is like the care of the horses and noticing how, like we don't take a high number of horses because we want to watch every one of them in the treadmill. We want to see how they look. We want to see how they look out on a lunge line. We try to really track their progress, whether it be overcoming an injury or just getting in shape.
What would you recommend for someone to evaluate their horse and where they're at and if they should come here or not?
One thing that we can do is we eliminate a lot of variables.
We get nothing but the physical attributes of the horse.
Right.
Instead of having those added variables of the saddle and all of your tack and what have you, however many rhinestones you have on your saddle. We get to take all of that.
Typically test their fitness.
Yeah, we get to take all of that away and actually take a look at them and see directly, hopefully directly, where the issue is.
Obviously, the tub, as I like to call it, Chambers, Pat likes to call it. The water treadmill is your kind of, I would assume, kind of your specialty here, or what you would, use the most.
One of the reasons that we went with the above ground treadmill is just because of the different variables, because the different levels of water treat different things. So, for instance, I can run this as a dry treadmill if I want to see whether a horse is going to be off or not when they're walking, because if there's any lameness, it's usually going to show up on the dry tread because they don't have anything to make them buoyant.
But with the above ground, we have that adjustable water level, so when we do keep it lower, it's going to be more simulating cavaletti poles because they're going to still want to be picking up and trying to break over the water.
Okay.
That's going to also help build top line. Whereas we bring it all the way up, that's where we're really going to be building their wind and their airway.
So y'all ready to move forward?
I'm ready.
What the horses feel?
Show me.
All right, here we go.
What if I fall? What if I fall and it's a funny YouTube video?
We'll have a viral hit.
That's awesome.
How many people have been in the tub?
All three of us have been in.
Do you see that most horses don't mind it?
No, I think most
Like
of them
once they
really,
get in, they're
enjoy
like,
it. Yeah.
And especially when we bring the water up higher, because we can take up, close to about 60% of the weight off?
Yeah, it makes them really buoyant.
Making them lighter and more buoyant. So it's a harder workout, and it's an easier workout all in the same time.
Gotcha.
It's easier on their joints, but it's a harder workout because you do have that added resistance.
Right.
And we can usually fit one in about half the time.
So when you're working the horses, it's warm water in here.
Yes.
And then when they're cold spa, it's the same
They're just kind of
deal. They're just standing in here, cold water. And it's like an ice bath for athletes, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we can tread them at the 98-degree water, drain it all the way down, swap tanks, and then immediately fill them up with 38-degree salt water.
Oh, so I mean, it's just like an athlete that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it treats abscesses. Like I treat a lot of wounds in there too. We have a lot of like cellulitis, different wound type of things that we treat with the salt water as well.
Gotcha.
It does go up to 7 miles an hour.
7? Crank it up. Crank it up.
Never use that.
Crank it. What are we at right now?
We're at 1.6.
Oh my goodness! I was like, surely we're close to 7. What do you usually take a horse to?
Usually 3 miles an hour is what the fit horses.
That's where we're at?
No.
I'm like a fat horse?
You're at 2-4 here.
I'm like a fat horse.
Okay, here's your 3 mile an hour.
It's like a jog.
Here's your barrel horse.
That's crazy. Are you talking
back here.
I'm like
Pat's,
fit horse.
Pat's just on a stroll.
I'm a chunky, like, ranch type.
There you go, yeah.
How long do you leave him in here for?
About
20! I'd never make it as a horse. Help me. Tell her you got enough footage so she'll get me out of this time. Let me go around a little bit.
Well, I think now it's time to take the mic off and see what the speed can do.
Get out of here. He turns the microphone on full blast so you can like hear me panting.
No, I want to take the